In life, everything comes to us as if by chance, but it is not by accident. All those people we meet on the road of life are the teachers who give us invaluable lessons to grow up and understand better the meaning of human life. No matter who you meet, they are the people who need to be in your life. No matter what happened, it was something that had to happen. No matter when things started, it was the right moment. Any situation or circumstance we experience in life, even if it does not match our explanation and intention, is a perfect piece in the picture of life's fate. Nothing is lacking, nothing is superfluous. If we know how to accept it, we can all make life better. There comes a time in life when you are mature enough, and have experienced a few ups and downs in life, you will fully understand and feel the saying, everything happens for a reason. This is not an excuse to live passively, to be content, to wait for things to happen, and then click our tongue and think that it is God's will, so we don't need to try at all. To understand the sentence more fully, I will tell you my story. Pre-COVID-19, when I was a first-year student, I had to work part-time at a copy shop, work as a tutor, and sell snacks to cover living expenses, and reduce the burden on my parents. I was so busy that I did not have time to take care of myself, or even had no time to confide in my family. Then the pandemic hit. My place was isolated. I was afraid and wondered, what am I going to do for a living? If I don't have a part-time job, how can I buy food and pay rent? But if I go back to my hometown for too long, I will be a burden to my parents. After a few weeks of resistance with instant noodles, I decided to go home. No matter what, home was the best place to go back to. Just thought life was coming to a standstill. But I had the opportunity to experience online jobs, work from home, and then I took advantage of my English grammar skills to do the content creation job. This job is suitable for me, and I have maintained it until today. I have used what I have without selling my labor like before. Now, looking back on the events and hardships I went through, I have no blame. But I am grateful.
Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards." So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Therefore, you must have faith that life's events are connected, like believing that everything happens in life for a reason. Sometimes, when we look back at unfortunate events that happened, it is a link in our lives. When it happened, it was something we didn't expect, but when looking back, it was a key factor in helping us get better results in the future. From there, we can realize that everything, good or bad, when it happens, has a reason. And it also makes it possible for us to control the disappointment in our lives. The root of disappointment is that the actual results we get are lower than what we expect. Therefore, we should control our expectations in everything and prepare for the worst possible situations. Let's just do everything we can, so that when bad results can happen, we no longer sink into disappointment, because we have tried our best. If something so important happens and leaves a disappointing result, even though you have foreseen bad situations and tried your best, that's when we tell, everything happens for a reason. Although we cannot understand the reason for it now, looking back later, maybe it was a good thing. Every successful person falls once, right? If there is no one to cheer, no one to help, no one to care, then when the difficulty is over, it is time to grow up, and ahead is a bright sky. Even if life is unfair to us, let's keep trying, be brave, and hope. Because the only person who is always there, and helps us when in trouble is ourselves. Time is just a backdrop for life for us, to improve our talents and cultivate our personalities. Always live happily, because all difficulties are just tests. All losses will be compensated at some point, and only believe in yourself, so that time will not leave you.